because a lot of people try to ram into Appaloosa because it only has 2 negates, 1600 attack. Or instead of that, you can leave the Super Agent and link away the Masquerena and the Double Helix into Avermax, which is what I like to do the most.
Welcome back to Mr. Angry. Guess what time it is?
It's urgent schedule time.
Combo time.
Alright guys, so I have a 1-card combo for you today. You can't get much better than this. It requires your opponent to have more monsters than you, so you can actually set this on your turn if you're going first and your opponent makes a board, whatever. They don't kill you, you could activate this on their end phase, so this way you could attack on your turn. You activate this, but if you're going second, you can just shotgun this. The only drawback is that you can't attack with non-machines. And then you special these 2 from your deck. Their effects are negated, right? This does nothing, this does nothing. But this is a scrap, so you can link this off. This goes to your graveyard. You summon Scrap Wyvern, right? So Scrap Wyvern activates his effects. Summons Recycler. If you're going second, you could pop your opponent's, you pop this first rather, and then you summon Golem. And then if you're going second, you can pop one of your opponent's cards. Otherwise, if you're going first, you have to pop one of your cards, whatever, if your opponent doesn't have any cards. Use Golem to special back this. Scrap Recycler activates, and it sends Quick Fix from your deck to your graveyard. That's your graveyard. Then you link these 3 away. You have a Earth Machine, an Earth Rock, and an Earth Dragon. You link these 3 away, you go into Curious. Curious activates his effect to send Spyral Mission Rescue, and then you mill 3. The only way you can't do the combo from here is if you mill specifically Spyral Gear Big Red or Spyral Zord. At the regionals, I did this and I milled the Big Red, so I couldn't do the combo. But you can do the combo if you don't mill one of those cards. You activate Rescue. You special this from your graveyard. This activates effect. You add drones from your deck to your hand. You haven't normal summoned yet. You normal summon drones. Drones stacks the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. You know what card is on top of your opponent's deck. You link these 2 away into Spyral Double Helix. You know what's on top of their deck, so you call it right, and you special Spyral Master Plan from your deck to where it points to. You activate Master Plan's effect. You add the trap. Then here you can link these away, and you go into Appaloosa to play around Nibiru. This has 2 on it. You get Master Plan's effect, you search Resort, and you search Sleeper. You activate Resort, and you search Agent, and you call it right, you special summon it. I don't think it really matters where. And then you activate Quick Fix's effect. Where's Quick Fix? You control a Super Agent, and you pitch the trap, and then you summon, and then here you actually don't. If you have this, you could search Big Red, but you actually don't need Big Red. You need it if you normal summon Scrap as your starter, but with Urgent Schedule, you don't need it. So you search Last Resort. So you have this. This is your hand, and then from here on out, you can summon this. You can banish the trap, summon Master Plan, and you can search a 3rd trap. So a 3rd trap will be in your hand. I'll just say that's a 3rd trap. And then from here on out, you can banish and put this in graveyard. And I like to summon IP Masquerena. And then you're going to banish 3. You have 3 engraved. You can summon Sleeper and attach Last Resort to Sleeper. So when you're going to have the trap in hand, you could set it or leave it in your hand. And then what I like to do is on my opponent's turn, I can either use Masquerena to link these and to go into Unicorn, or I can link those 2 into Phoenix to pitch a card and draw a card. And also this protects it from being destroyed by battle, because a lot of people try to ram into Appaloosa because it only has 2 negates, 1600 attack. Or instead of that, you can leave the Super Agent and link away the Masquerena and the Double Helix into Avermax, which is what I like to do the most, because this protects Appaloosa from being any of your other cards from being attacked, and you can only attack it, and you can't target it with card effects. And if they do get over it, then you can shuffle a card from the deck back to the field. So it's pretty good. I like it because it allows you to OTK on your following turn. And yeah, it's a pretty good board overall. I like it a lot. It guarantees you your Appaloosa negates. It guarantees your Sleeper pops. You can't be Boral loaded or Boral sorted. and you kill the next turn. So it's overall a pretty good play. And then you have a trap to add back more cards in graveyard. It's a pretty good play. I like it. And best of all, it's a 1-card combo with just Urgent Schedule.
That's crazy.
So our Urgent Schedule is pretty broken. I compare it to Brilliant Fusion because just activating it puts on a lot of pressure. If they don't ash it, then you're probably winning the game from there. And then you have 5 other cards if you're going second to play with. And yeah, it's a pretty good strategy. I like to thank Elias, my best friend, for helping me with this combo. We've definitely been working on it night in and night out. Again, I didn't play with Urgent Schedule in the main. We actually sat in Urgent Schedule for a while, but Patrick Hoban told me to main it, and I did that, and it was pretty good. One of the better cards in my deck. I think a couple of cards underperformed, like the Dangers and stuff like that. So I might switch to a different build, but overall, this strategy and this idea I think is broken a lot. It's like years ahead than the standard Spyral combos. So I think it's very good. Definitely a winning strategy. Maybe a contender for YCS Vegas if people picked up on it. And overall, I think it's pretty good. I like to also thank my sponsor. Check out my sponsor, Bomani Lounge, and check out Elias and I's podcast called the Shadow Realm Podcast. It'll be premiering on Spotify, I believe, and SoundCloud. So you can check that in the description below. All right? I'll see you guys later.
All right, thank you.
Arrivederci.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Bye, guys.
Bye.